we're now taking our first meters here, our first drive in the new NIO EC6. This is Andy and me. You're watching Andy&Rapha's tech channel in China.
Hey guys, how does it feel? How does the first 1 or 2 minutes feel in the new car?
Pretty decent actually. Just need to follow up with Rachel, who's driving behind us, and he's supporting us with filming today. So we are here on the streets of Shanghai in Changning district, and we're gonna drive a little bit outside of the city to get some better shots because it's pretty crowded here. So we're gonna drive to the Pudong area, get some nice shots over there. As we now switch to sport mode, so we're gonna see
how's the acceleration, right?
Yeah. So a little bit excited. We've got one car in front of us, but we give it a little bit of a head start, and then we're just gonna kick down the pedal to the metal
and see if we can get 4.5 seconds from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour. Wow. Scheiße, Mann.
Okay, ich probiere es jetzt nochmal hier links. Achtung.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that you can see all the cars on the screen.
That's an amazing feature.
Driving by, you can see the car standing in front. So,
and this is real time. It's not just a graphic. So basically, if there are people walking by, I think the car has got a LiDAR sensor, and you can see basically people walking by.
But now you can film outside, so you can see actually the cars right on the screen.
So it's exactly, so you got a big one on the right, which is the truck over here.
Yes, 1, 2, 3 in the front, small one, and big cars. Yeah.
Really amazing feature.
That's really cool. So now driving on the highway in Pudong already. How fast are you driving at the moment?
It's like 120. 120 maximum speed here. Acceleration is very nice. It's very fast. It's like feels like a Tesla, really.
And how does it feel when you drive 120 with these cars? Do you feel any difference to a normal petrol car or more power?
I usually like, you know, when you accelerate an electric car, let's say above 100 kilometers per hour. I mean, that was like, I drove a Tesla back in Germany, like I know a couple of years ago, as like a test drive. And like they're super fast from 0 to 100, and then they get a little bit less. So acceleration really gets like, gets slower. So, but for this one, like, we'll check, drive slower a little bit. Let me go down to 90, and then go. And it really hits you. It's still hard, so it's okay. It's very proper. So we're now already at the destination we want to go to the lake. We're gonna take some nice interior shots and exterior shots here, and gonna explain a little bit more about the car features, car design, and gonna come back to you in a minute.
Hey guys, we have finally arrived here in Pudong at the seaside. It's pretty nice weather today, also it's a little bit windy. So today I'm going to show you and introduce you the new NIO EC6 crossover SUV car. As you can see, the new NIO has now 2 versions available. One is the 320 kilowatt version and one is the 400 kilowatt version. We have the 400 kilowatt version. Okay, so the car is featuring 2 engines, one in the front and one in the back. In this specific model, we have one in the front, which is a permanent magnet engine with about 160 kilowatts. And in the back, we have the stronger engine, which is an induction engine, which is about 240 kilowatts. So altogether, over 4 kilowatts of power. It's a standard SUV, so it's a 4-wheel drive, which is also great for off-road, of course. There are some other really great features, especially from the front. As you can see, it's a very sharp-like looking front bumper, which makes the car looking very sporty. Also with the very nice and beautiful thin LEDs, these are the day lights, the day running lights. It looks very sporty and elegant. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you a little bit about the wheels of the EC6. We have 2 sizes available, usually 19 inches or 20 inches. All the EC6, they come with Pirelli P0 tires, which are actually very great tires, especially when you drive faster. Then about the rim, they are made out of aluminium, and all 4 tires, they feature ventilated brakes. Also, the car features an electronic braking boost. So when you really drive fast, you can brake down much faster with the booster system. Okay, let's open our EC6. It's pretty cool. As you can see, when I press the open button, the door handles, they come out. And it makes it very easy for me to open and also to close the car. Another very cool feature is, if I want to now charge my car here, I can press the top button. It's automatically open. So I plug in, plug off. When I finished, I press this button and it closes. A super convenient thing here is that you can charge from both sides. So they have a charging point at the left and the right side of the car.
Sorry guys, I think we're gonna call it a day here because it's gonna start raining soon. And the wind, as you can see, is getting pretty intense. So I think we're gonna continue tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it's continue tomorrow. We have the car for 3 days, so more than enough time to check all the interior features.
Perfect. So see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.
See you. Bye bye.
Alright guys, it's another beautiful day here. We're here in the former French concession of Shanghai. We found us a nice spot here in a place that's going to be renovated soon. And we're going to tell you a little bit about the car interior, sit inside, show you a little bit the interface, how to use it, about the material that has been used in the car. And yeah, we'll just say, let's jump in with Andy, and then we're just going to have some nice shots inside. Okay, we're now sitting inside here, and as we said a little bit yesterday during the drive, we're going to make a little bit a more detailed introduction here of the car. So basically talking first about the materials a little bit that have been used. It looks like leather, but it's actually a material called Haptex. It's made by German manufacturer BASF, and it's supposed to be a more sustainable solution than leather. It feels actually quite comfortable, I have to say. So yesterday we've been driving a lot. We've been driving like for 3 hours, and it was a summer day, and today is a summer day, and it doesn't feel as sweaty as like artificial leather before. So I have to say I like it. It's an interesting material. For the steering wheel, we actually have real Nappa leather. Sorry, that was German. We have real Nappa leather, and yeah, good quality. The haptics are good. I have to say it's really like, you know, it doesn't feel loose. It feels on its place, even if you touch it and maybe use a little bit more force, it doesn't move. So I would say build quality is decent. In the car in total we have 14 speakers, so we have a nice sound system. We saw we're going to see a subwoofer in the back as well, and yesterday we tested it. We put up the music. It's nice. Yeah, I would say I can talk a little bit more about the seat. We have massage seats. They're also ventilated, so you got your air conditioning inside, and you got a heater for the winter. For the mirrors, we have the full mirror controls here underneath. You can just come over. I hope it focuses a little bit. So we can basically here see normal mirror adjustment, mirror heating, just in every standard car. Electric seat controls down here. So here I want to introduce a little bit the driver's interface. So here you got all the information in real time. You see there's a van parked in front of us, and that van is on the screen, and you can see opening doors. So Andy, maybe you can just go outside and walk in front of the car. So basically Andy, you can see it here both now. He's passing by, he's walking in front of the car, and it's displayed in real time. Very interesting feature. Alrighty. So, and besides that, of course, you get all your driving information. Head-up display in the front. I don't know if you can see it with the camera, but there's a head-up display as well, only showing the speed. So there's no augmented reality there. And yeah, I would say let's now focus on the main screen and main interface. So here we got our main infotainment screen. Basically this is the standard menu, so you can see you get a pretty nice function. You can take pictures, you can take selfies in your car, which we're going to show you in a minute. You got your media here, which basically means you can stream music from Spotify, from your phone, from any device. Of course, standard telephone. We have our settings menu. We control basically all the car settings. We got the parking control system. We got all the information for your electric car, charging, battery status, and so on. Here you can watch movies. This is basically your own account. And here you can have a manual if you want to click on that one. And then you got basic controls always in here. This is basically the standard air condition here. Yeah, you can change it. You can also ask NOMI to do it. It's no problem. And of course, rear screen and front screen heater for the winter. So now maybe let's start with the main settings. So in here basically you can change the light settings. We're going to show you this one in a darker setting now. Okay, then the next one is basically control all of your windows. You can close them, open them a little bit, open them completely. You get your steering wheel controls and settings, so how you want to have your steering wheel behavior basically. We kept it on a standard 360 degree. Next one is basically comfort settings. So you can see here you got your seat controls. That one is basically massage. So Andy you have an ongoing massage all the time. Very decent when you take a movie. So why not? I'm gonna switch on mine as well. Getting comfy.
Seat cooling.
Seat cooling in here, exactly. So you got your air condition for the seats. 3 levels, so you can basically, I go back, you can basically control all the levels here, 1, 2, 3. And it's hot today, so I keep it on 3. Then you get your seat heating for the winter. Also, the rear seats are basically, except the middle seat, are also equipped with seat heating. Very nice if you're driving to your skiing holiday or in winter. And then you have your memory settings for your seat, very standard. And it's basically here some other settings that I don't want to go too much into detail. And then here you got your driving settings. So you can say I want to drive in comfort mode, I want to drive in eco mode, I want to drive in sport mode, or you can basically add your own personal settings in here. So this is basically how fast your car battery will be drained, so to speak. And yeah, that's pretty much the settings menu. So let's go back. Here the parking settings, so you can see. Okay, sorry, a little bit trashy outside.
The camera, right?
Yeah, exactly. Good point.
Back one and the front one.
Front camera. So let's go back. Oh, no. All right, here we are. Then pretty funny, you can watch movies. So it's going to download via 4G, and your passenger can basically watch a movie inside the car. You can just choose from any content here from this provider. And then you have your user profile and the manual, which is not very specific, so I'm not going to go in there. And then what's quite interesting, they're going to tell you how the air quality is outside. Andy, maybe you can come a little bit closer here. So basically it shows you how the smog outside it is, air quality settings. So yeah, that's basically the infotainment screen's main function. Also got here your 4G reception, a clock of course. Yeah, so yeah, very Tesla-like. It's very, you have your major car controls on this button in here. And yeah, that's pretty much of the infotainment system.
So we're going to show you a cool feature from NOMI, how we can take a selfie in our car. Hey NOMI,
在哪儿？
帮我拍照片。
好的，准备拍照。3、2、1 ，NOMI。
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's
really cool.
And the cool thing is, if you're like 4 or 5 people in the car, right, you can take a selfie with your friend. The cool thing is the camera is installed here
just right here
Exactly. So it
in
takes
front
the
of
whole
the
car.
rear mirror. Exactly. So if you are on a road trip with your family or you have some friends or relatives in your car, you can just take selfies. It's a very funny feature. All right, we also want to show you the passenger seat, which actually has some great features. So basically standard seat controls, nothing special here, going front, going to the back, up and down, and of course the incline, but which is very nice. You have your leg rest here, which you can just flip out, and then you can flip down a footrest. I'm gonna take it a little bit back, and then you can just flip down a footrest here.
This feels like business class, huh?
It really feels like business class. You can just sleep in there. Really nice feature for a mid-size SUV.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah. And I also want to show you how much space there is inside. First of all, there's basically a space underneath here, so you can basically use it as storage. Put your iPad here, put some beverages or snacks for a long road trip, whatever you want to put here. It's actually quite safe storage, and I like this feature. And then let me just take back the seat. So this is basically the end position. Cannot go any further. And I said I'm 1.97 m tall, so I have a lot of leg space. Like this feels like a BMW 7 Series S-Class rear seat, so a lot of space, and I can make it even more comfortable. Put up the leg rest, and then I would go for a nice after lunch nap here. No, seriously, so you have like a lot of leg space, and I think we can introduce
A bit of the back seats.
the back seats. Yeah, exactly. So maybe I come in from the other side. You can just have like a glimpse inside here. So basically what we have here is a quite spacious rear seating compartment. We can take out that latch here. We got a small storage space. You can put some, I don't know, mobile phone, headphones, whatever you need on your travel. Flap down, one back in. We got your standard air conditioning outlets here. We got two standard USB power outlets. Small trash compartment in here. Actually nothing too special. And then let me just sit inside. So, like it feels very spacious. Only thing is, I don't have too much room here, which is okay. I said I'm 1.97 m, so it's.
You are taller than most people.
Yeah, I think so. So I could easily sit here for 1.5 hours, no problem at all. So do I want to go on a road trip, sitting here for like, I don't know, a week? Maybe not. Yeah. So, but this is very okay. You can also see the ambient light in here. We're gonna show that video later at night. And then we got your speaker here, small speaker for the high tones, big speaker for the lower and medium tones, and a subwoofer in the back. All right, let's check out the trunk a little bit. So we got a mid-size SUV in here. So we have total loading capacity of roughly 510 liters. And what's quite nice here is, like on a lot of SUVs, you have like a plain loading area, so you can just put things inside directly on the plane level. And what's underneath, we have another storage space here, so you can put like charging cables or whatever stuff you're going to put here. And then we got two flaps, and underneath one flap we see is the emergency kit, and then here underneath the other one, just do it this way, we got a subwoofer. So as I said, we have 12 speakers in the car. So one of those is the subwoofer in here. Got a 12-volt power plug and a small light. And then what we can do, of course, we can just flip over the rear seats, and then we get a total volume of 1,400 liters of storage space. So very decent for a mid-size SUV, and quite a lot of storage capacity. Yeah, that's about the trunk. Hi, so we're now on our way to the NIO power swapping station, and our friend Rachie is driving. Thank you, Rachie. And so what we're going to do now is change the whole battery of the car. So it's going to be fully automated. So we want to show you a little bit the whole process.
Exactly, so we should arrive at the power station in the next 5 to 10 minutes actually.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna show you how it's working. So the whole process will take about 3 minutes.
So let's go.
Great, so we have arrived at the NIO power swapping station. It's here in the back of us. We still have to wait about a few minutes because we have to book our slot on the NIO app. So it might take about 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I think there's one car in front of us still. Yeah.
You can see some other NIO drivers are here around, a little bit in the background, and you can see a lot of NIOs here standing around. So we just wait until it's our turn.
But maybe we can have a quick look inside to film from the inside.
Absolutely.
Let's do that.
We're now in front of our EC6 here at the parking place for the battery swap, and we just found a nice feature in the app. So we're just gonna ask the car to park out. Okay, one more time. So, and now it comes out totally autonomously. Here it comes.
Yeah, this is quite cool.
Yeah, it's
especially
really cool.
if you're parking inside a very narrow slot.
Absolutely.
And you have not enough space to go inside your parking
Exactly.
space.
And now we're just gonna ask him to park back in because someone else is coming here. You can see the other car can easily drive away, and we're just gonna put it back to place. Alrighty. Okay, that was basically our journey in the NIO EC6. We filmed for 3 days. We had a lot of fun.
Really
Absolutely. A great car, a lot of experience. We apologize, this video might be a little bit long, but we covered a lot of material. And if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comment section on YouTube. Please subscribe our channel, and please give us a like if you like the video. And if you have further questions about the car or anything, we're happy to answer them for you.
For sure. We will have a new review coming soon, and see you soon again.
Absolutely.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye.